Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So I have some news for you guys today as the market panics. The entire market is down today. Tesla is down like $7. NIO is down 45 cents to $8.08. And a lot of people keep asking me why I always say how many shares do I have. And this is the reason why. As the market panicked the last time and it went to less than $3 a share, I averaged down. So I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. And on the SoFi platform, which I'm going to leave the link for you guys in case you guys want to diversify and have more than one platform to buy on, which I do. I hold 353 shares at $9.21. Let me start off by saying this. China is now the world's top car exporter. So let me also say this before I get into my video, guys. The feds are saying that there's going to be one more rate hike. And the central banks are meeting on November the 1st. Foreclosures on homes in America up 34% from a year ago. So if the feds raise interest rates yet again, we're going to see the housing market hurt again. We're going to see more foreclosures. So for investors, keep an eye on that, guys. There's going to be deals, cash deals, because of course, even though it's a foreclosure, if you're getting it at a good price and the interest rate is very high, unless you're going to rent out that property, only then I would say, have a mortgage on the property, because the mortgages by that time will probably be 8% plus, because it's already very close to 8%, in some cases 8%. Anyway, so this is one of the reasons why I always say how many shares I have, because the last time the market panicked and NIO went down, and investors panicked because of the trade war, because of shorting, propaganda, rhetoric. So NIO put out not so nice numbers, right? We put out 1,300, something like that. And people are panicking because the guy who actually introduced me to the stock market, he still does the same thing till this day. And I used to do the same thing when I first started in stock market. I would panic. I looked at companies literally on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. I didn't look at them on a yearly basis and what they're doing. In the case of NIO, we continue to grow on a yearly basis, right? We continue to put out more cars on a year-to-year basis. So long-term investors understand that. I didn't understand that until now. So listen to this, guys. NIO is committed to a direct sales network in Europe, and the Firefly project is evaluating multiple channel models in Europe, including direct and dealer models. NIO said this. So as people panic and not understanding and not remembering, see, people have short-term memory. Maybe it's part of the new era we live in. People have short-term memory and they keep forgetting. When they see the share price drop, they forget we're coming out with a cheap car for the lower middle class and the middle class. So NIO said its main brand remains committed to a direct sales model in Europe, while a sub-brand codenamed Firefly will have more flexibility. So our high-end cars will still be through our direct, NIO houses and our salesmen. But the Firefly will be more flexible. We'll be using local car dealers and stuff like that. So it says that after a report it was considering a distributor network in Europe generated buzz. So all these local car dealerships are really excited about this. There are no changes to the way the NIO brand is marketed and vehicles are sold in Europe, the EV company said in a response shared with CNV Post. But listen to this. NIO is currently working on its direct sales network, Energy Network, which I keep saying is the most important thing. You can buy the car. Where are you going to charge them? Where are you going to swap your batteries? and is ramping up the user experience in terms of model intelligence to improve user satisfaction. I keep saying this, customers come first, all else will follow. I can hear the trolls now. They're going to be beating down this video, but they actually motivate me to keep doing videos. The company's Firefly project is evaluating channel models in Europe, including direct distributor and dealer models, NIO said. We will choose the model that best suits the local market and the brand development needs. So we're going to, basically what that means is we're going to see which country and which market we need to put our high-end cars or our low-end cars. Earlier today, Reuters cited 3 people familiar with the matter saying NIO was considering setting up a dealer network in Europe to accelerate sales growth. So see, these are the things that I look at. I don't look at what they're doing right now. I don't look at the share price right now. I don't look at how many sales we're doing right now. I look at what we're doing to improve. Like I said, back in the day, now that NIO made the dip today, I would be selling. That's not what I do now. So now what I'm doing is I'm waiting to see if NIO dips back under the $8 price range to start buying more shares for my son again to bring his average down. Yes, trolls, that's what I'm doing. The Chinese EV maker has begun evaluating dealerships in key European markets after its president Qin Li Hong said last month that European sales had not met expectations, 2 of the people said. Another reason for using dealers is to ease cash pressure on NIO, which is prioritizing spending on research and battery swap stations in China, said a third person familiar with the matter cited in Europe, which is also genius. We're looking at the larger picture. And I said this before, and I'm not going to go into the whole article. You guys can find this on CNEV Post, but I said this before. As other EV companies focus only on selling EVs, we're focusing on the energy sector as well as selling EVs. So as we capture the energy sector, the charging, the battery swapping, those guys aren't doing that. They're only focusing on selling cars. We're focusing on making our own batteries. We're focusing on where you're going to go to charge these batteries, where you're going to go to swap these batteries. Who do you think is going to be the winner in the long term, in the long game? So unlike my friend who introduced me to the stock market and sells when the price go down, I hope you guys do what I do now. I buy the dips and I look for good dips. So like I said, I'm waiting to see if it drops under $8 next week and I start drip investing again. I hope you guys found this video informational, guys. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos for you guys. Keep reminding you as why you need to keep holding shares of NIO. Us NIO Lions, we hold with diamond hands. If you like what you see, guys, and you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. Because in this channel, we get rich or we die trying.